Hello guys, Taiki here, and yes, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG video. So for today's video, it's gonna be the topic about Aerodactyl. No, not this Aerodactyl, but this Aerodactyl from Pokemon 151 that's upcoming this September 22. Is this card going to be the most broken card to be ever released, or is it going to be playable in tournaments or, competitive in general? So Aerodactyl is a stage 1 Pokemon and it evolves from an antique old ember. So basically they're gonna be bringing back the fossil cards in Pokemon TCG. So Aerodactyl is a 130 HP colorless Pokemon. It has an attack Glide for 1 colorless energy for 30 damage, and the second attack is what I think is going to balance a lot of EX Pokemon that's being currently used in competitive. And the move that is going to be the highlight for today's video is Devolution Ray, where it only costs 2 colorless energy and deals 100 damage. But the effect of this attack is, if your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolved Pokemon, devolve it by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. When you use that move against, say for example, a Gardevoir EX that evolved from either a Kirlia or a Ralts, what's going to happen is that Aerodactyl with a Devolution Ray, say for example you've placed a double colorless energy on this Pokemon, it's gonna deal 80 damage, but you can devolve Gardevoir EX into a Kirlia, for example, which is this is the same Kirlia that most Gardevoir EX decks used, since it has the move Refinement. And look at the HP. It's 80 HP. So basically, you're gonna be knocking out not the Gardevoir EX, but the Kirlia that evolved from Gardevoir EX. So this is going to balance like a lot of Gardevoir EX decks that's going to be running this Kirlia, or even worse, if they use the Ralts, which, let's be honest, is below 50 HP, you're gonna get knocked out with the use of Devolution Ray. And then what? Pair the Devolution Ray with a Vitality Band, which adds 10 more damage. So that's going to be like from 80 to 90 if the Aerodactyl V is running double colorless energy. It's gonna be knocking out a lot of stage 1 regular Pokemon. Even Charizard EX decks, which runs Charmeleon, Aerodactyl is going to be a staple when it releases here in the English set, because it's going to be destroying a lot of EX decks that evolves from stage 1 to basic Pokemon. I think this is going to change the meta on how the tournaments run, because Aerodactyl, in my opinion, is a very powerful card in the current format if it releases, because it's going to be countering a lot of EX decks, especially the most famous ones like the Charizard EX and the Gardevoir EX decks that's being currently used in tournaments. Although again, Aerodactyl evolves from an Ember, which is a basic Pokemon, which is an item card as well. You're gonna be having your time setting this up. But I'm interested to see how a lot of people in the competitive side of TCG is going to use Aerodactyl, because again, just a heads up, this Pokemon is going to be used in a lot of competitive decks out there once it releases because of the Devolution Ray. It's a huge counter against EX decks that evolves from stage 1 to basic Pokemon. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Aerodactyl is going to be the next big thing in the competitive side of Pokemon TCG? Or it's just going to be a meh? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it, leave a dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon TCG content. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next time. This is Taiki signing off. Peace. God bless to all.